Hello and welcome to this video in the Python tutorial video series. In this video, you're going to learn how to create your first Python project in PyCharm, as well as you're gonna write your first Python program. First, you need to open PyCharm, so click on the application or search for it and click on PyCharm. Once you click on PyCharm, a loading window will show up and you need to wait like few seconds. Now here's the thing, if you're opening PyCharm for the first time, this might take more time. So if that happens with you, don't worry and wait. Once the loading is finished, you will see a screen similar to this. Now you might, if you're opening PyCharm for the first time as well, you might not see this project here. This is the history of projects, the recently opened project. So you might see only these three options in the middle of the screen. So we have two main options here. If you're creating projects before and you want to open it, click on Open and browse to the code to the project and click OK. Now in our case, you need to create a new project. So click on New Project, and here we have a bunch of stuff here. Of course, you need to select pure Python if not selected, and here you need to feel free to change the location of your project if you want to. And here we have what's called interpreter, Python interpreter. Here we have a bunch of stuff here, but I usually recommend, especially for beginners, to use a virtual environment because it organizes your packages and libraries for every project. And leave those as default and make sure to select this option here, make available to all projects, and click on create. Now after creating a project, Python project, you will see something similar to this. Here's PyCharm, and there's a lot options here and tabs and so many other. But in PyCharm, learning PyCharm is a whole course alone. So in this video, um, I'm gonna introduce you to the basic stuff here in PyCharm, and of course throughout the tutorial you're gonna learn more and more about it. It has many cool features, and the thing is, uh, PyCharm has an amazing feature, which is whenever you open PyCharm, it will give you a tip on the application in general. So shortcuts, features, and many others. And this will help you learn more about PyCharm. Now, the things you need to know here, for example, here in file, you can create a new project, you can create a new like file directory and Python file, which we're gonna use a lot in this project, and many others. And you can open a project, a previously created project, can save it as in another location, and there's many cool things here. For example, you can rename the whole project from here, and here we have the files hierarchy. So here we have the virtual environments, which I'm gonna close for a moment, and here we have the Python file, and this will it is automatically generated here, and it's called main. Now I don't want to get into why it's main and what's the importance of calling it main, but you're gonna learn these in the next few videos. And here we have the main code editor. So, and here it's automatically generated code here, but for now I'm gonna delete it. And we have here a bunch of stuff. So let's start creating our first Python program. Now in Python we have one of the most important functions in PyCharm or in Python is print. So to print anything to the console here in PyCharm, you need to use the word or the function print, and it take as parameters the word you want to print. So for example, I want to print hello, for example. So this is the syntax of printing hello to the console. And to run it, you can click here. Now, you might not have the option to run it from here if you're running the code for the first time. So you can right click here on the name and click run, or from here you can also right click and click on run. Now I'm gonna run it, and here we have the console. You see here the run tab, and whenever we like run here, and whenever we have printed words or statements or whatever, it's shown here, as long as we're printing it to the console, which is here. So you see we print the word hello here. Now let's change it. For example, hello, um, hello world, for example. Hello world, and let's add some stuff here. And you see it's hello world. Now the syntax of that is print, the word print, and then we have the two parentheses here, and then the word in there, which is a string. We're gonna have a video alone about how uh, or what are the data types in PyCharm or in Python, sorry. And we need to add these two apostrophe here to indicate that this is a string. Now let's do a small exercise here. So I'm gonna print to the console a triangle of asterisks. So let's start print. We have the function print, and then apostrophe. Let's add like 2, 3 spaces, and then add asterisk, and then another 3 spaces. And then I'm gonna highlight this line and copy it, paste it. Okay, so I'm gonna delete 1 space and add, and 1 space from here and add an asterisk. Similar to here, similarly, now 2 asterisks, 3 asterisks on both sides, and we don't need this line. And let's comment out this line. You're gonna learn about comments in separate videos. And let's run it. Now we have this or this triangle of asterisks. You can use any characters, you can do anything you want. You can add an opposite direction for that, which will make uh, another shape. You can make triangles, you can make anything you want. So that's it for this video. If you find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.